Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've all had a really great day. What I wanted to do today was just jump on quite quickly and talk to you about one question that could potentially create a really, really good shift in your mood and in how you see events that happen in the world around you and in your life. So the thing that I wanted to talk about today was just that. So I'm going to start with a little story. So, I have a friend of mine and she was in a car accident recently. She's really upset about it. She didn't cause the accident. She wasn't at fault. Her car was very badly damaged. The guy that ran into her, just kind of laughed about it, and then he kept driving off. Now, my friend is so upset about this. She's really worked up and she's, like on the hunt for this person. And she's saying, if I see this guy, I'm so angry. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let go and I'm not going to be able to control myself. And woe betide anybody who gets between me and this guy. I'm really going to just let fly. That's one. Hey Vanessa, how are you going? Hey Cara, Vanessa, Sally, Jen, Rachel. Another story, somebody else, a different friend, she is bending herself into all sorts of shapes, trying to accommodate everybody around her. She's trying to look after her husband. She's trying to look after her kids. She's just putting herself last all the time. And she's doing it because, she thinks that she has to please everybody. And it's killing her. It's making her unwell. She's struggling. She's got no sense of self-esteem. Her confidence is really down, and I love her to bits, and I want to make sure that she's okay. And, I can give you examples like this. If you've got all night, we can talk all night. But I think the thing, that is a common thread in all of these stories is when I say to my friends, hey, where did this come from? And like with this one I was just telling you about, who's bending herself into a pretzel trying to accommodate everybody, she is saying, well, it's just what you do. And I said, well, what do you mean it's what you do? And she said, oh, well, that's what my mum did. And I said, okay. And then she goes, yeah. And I said, oh, well, tell me a little bit about that. And so she kind of grew up seeing her mum sort of trying to accommodate everybody in her family. And, she kind of internalized that for herself. And then this other friend that I was telling you about initially with the car, I was saying to her, where's all this anger coming from? It's not the first time that she's been so angry. And she said, oh, well, this is what you do. And if people do the wrong thing, that's not okay. And they need justice and they have to pay a price and I'm going to deliver it. And I, was asking her, well, where does this come from? And she was sort of saying, oh, well, I grew up like that. And I guess what I've started to be aware of lately is that the people that we spend a lot of time with, without even realising it, I think sometimes we morph into people we spend a lot of time with. And I would encourage people to have a think about some of your behaviours and some of your beliefs, and ask yourself, number one, are they serving you? Like this anger for this friend isn't serving her. And with my other friend who's running around pleasing everybody, that's not serving her. So I'd ask, is it serving you? And the second question that I would ask is, is this your story? Or is this somebody else's story and you've just picked it up along the way and, you're sort of running with it? And when people stop and they think, oh, hang on, yeah, that's not my story. I mean, she wasn't born being that angry, and she wasn't born being a people pleaser. This has been developed, it's been picked up, it's been learned somewhere along the way. And when I said to them, is this your story or is it somebody else's? Both of them were sort of sitting there going, but yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it like that. And so I think it's something to consider. But thinking about things sometimes from a different perspective, like wondering if this is your story, can be very freeing because it can put you in a place of autonomy and control and choice. And with that, there's freedom, and you know now, okay, that's not my story. What is my story? And you get an opportunity to, in a way, wipe the slate clean and pick the way that you want to respond to different things, and pick the way that you want to be in different situations, and pick the belief that you want to hold yourself accountable for in life, to pick how you want to feel, to, you know what I mean? All of that really good stuff. So yeah, if you notice, we've all got sort of idiosyncrasies and behaviours that perhaps we don't like within ourselves from time to time. Maybe just stop and ask yourself, is this my story, or is this somebody else's story that I've just sort of picked up along the way? And see how you go. I hope you all have a really lovely night. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you a bit later. Bye, guys.